Collecting vertebrate fossils on public land is extremely illegal in Montana. All specimens from this video were collected on private land that we were lucky enough to gain permission to hunt on. Alright guys, we have an awesome video today. Kim invited us, Kim being Montana Rock Mom, in case you don't know. And if you don't know, what are you doing? Anyway though, Kim invited us to a private site that she has access to, where we're going to be doing some digging. And I'm very excited. So, without further ado, let's get over there.
So, today is gonna be awesome. We've got Alexis behind us, and we've got a Montana Rock Mom up here.
Hi!
And we are searching a formation we have never looked in before on the channel, and I have never looked in before, actually, just period. And that is the Eagle Formation. It's really, really cool. I'm not gonna say what we're gonna find, because I'll show you in just a minute. If you watch her channel, you probably already know what I'm talking about. But I really wanted to stop and show you guys this really first. So this is actually a coal layer right here, this dark layer. We're just like in a perfect little rain drainage ditch right now. But if you look, check this out. There's a perfect layer of selenite right here. Selenite is crystalline gypsum. And look how clear this stuff is. All right guys, so we have reached the correct layer. And what we are looking for right now is shark teeth and crocodile teeth. And I'm very excited because that is something that is not very common in Montana. So this is a really, really cool opportunity. Kim has found some amazing specimens from this. So I'm super excited that she was willing to bring us over here to check this out because these are so nice. So I think right now what we're looking for is this kind of material with that textured top. So I'm gonna get the tools out and we will start digging. Man, this is some weird stuff. This is so different than all of the like matrices that I've hunted through. That is bizarre. All right guys, I believe we hit the right layer. I just pulled this one out and it fell apart. Do you see that little shiny bit right there? That's actually the negative from where a tooth was. Of course it's split right there, so the tooth is gone. But that means we're in the right spot, so I am happy about that. It's actually split right here. So I might split it and see what we might find on the inside. That is exciting. So I just got some of the dirt off of there, and lo and behold, right there sits my very first Montana shark tooth.
I crossed that one off the bucket list.
Seriously, that is so cool.
God, it's so exciting.
That is something I've always wanted to find. And that is just like one little one on this whole rock. So I'm sure if we get in there and look a little closer, there's probably a good amount more in there. That is so cool. And look, on the backside, it's still covered in that soil, so I would be shocked if there's not another one in there somewhere. Sweet, all right, well, we hit the layer. All right, guys, I just found another one poking out right there. That is so cool. Are you gonna focus? Come on, camera. That is so cool. I'm sure it doesn't look like much right now, but man, once these get rinsed off, they're gonna look so good. Guys, I just found, are you gonna focus? Why are you not focusing? There we go. That right there is the negative of a tooth.
You're a negative tooth.
I'm not a negative tooth.
No, you're
How
a
cool is that?
tooth.
So that is where a tooth was. You can see the actual tooth, the blade, and then right here would have been the root. That is awesome. Sweet. All right, well, they are here. So as if finding shark teeth in Montana wasn't crazy enough, look at what else is in this layer. Look at the color on that amylite.
It's so bright.
That is so bright. I hope my camera's actually catching that color. That is awesome. What the heck? Dude, this layer is wild.
Who knew?
Yeah,
Who knew?
that's crazy. And there's another tooth right there. There's a little baby, but hey, it's still a tooth. You see the sheen on that? Oh, that's awesome. I bet we can expose more of that, and I'm sure once it gets clean, well, there's probably more in there. All right, so the pieces we've been finding that have the best teeth have been inside of a pebble layer. Oh, nice. Looks like another one right there. So I just found the pebbly layer, and it's this rock right here. So we're about to pull it out and see what we have. Oh gosh. I just broke a little piece off of that rock and I already see, oh yeah, that's the layer. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do this carefully with both hands. I'll be right back. So I just pulled one out and immediately had a good feeling about it, and then I flipped it over. Check that out. Look at that tooth. And again, I know I've said it already, but I cannot stress enough how much these are gonna change once we get them clean. I don't have a toothbrush or anything with me, so I can't really get all the caked mud off at the moment, but these are gonna look so good. Dude, I just pulled out such a good one. So we just got this one out, and check this out. So we've got one over here. Yeah, right there. Wants to focus. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. There's a really nice one right there. Check that out. And I haven't even flipped it yet, so let's see what the back
That's great because it still has like that covering of like calcite or whatever.
That's gonna be so nice.
It's gonna be so shiny.
I know.
When you take it off.
I'm so excited. Alexis just called me over with the most excitement ever. What do we have here, Alexis?
Tadpoles. We have tadpoles.
Are you thrilled?
Yes.
Are you gonna catch some?
I already did.
Oh, of course you did.
The water smells nasty, but it's worth it.
Well, catch another one for us.
Well, they're not close enough. And it's very muddy. Again, the water smells disgusting.
Probably because this isn't actually like a pond. It's just a stagnant puddle. But it'll work long enough for these guys to metamorphose like butterflies into
starting to. The one that I caught had
mindless killing machines.
baby back legs. I need help.
Are you stuck?
Yes. Look at that dragonfly.
The dragonfly.
That was beautiful.
This is so cool, you guys. This is awesome.
That one gets closer.
Yeah, you can catch that one.
I can pivot.
Ow.
Nope, not pivoting enough.
Oh, you can see tiny little legs starting on the back of him. Let me switch cameras. You look closely, you see the little legs starting on the back of his body. That's so cool. These are probably going to be bullfrogs. Those are some really big tadpoles. That is so cool. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Rooting around. Yeah, this is literally just probably a puddle that's been filled with the rain. But it will last long enough for them to, go through their transformation. These could also be toads.
That's even better.
I'm not recording the actual digging more, you guys. It's just, yeah, it's hard. I had a nice helper for a while, but she's off catching tadpoles now, so it's really hard to record while digging. All right, guys, so we were just commenting on how we think we went a little bit too deep. So I came up higher over here, right over here, and then I just pulled this out, and I see.
Oh yeah, look how much other stuff is buried.
Yeah, I haven't even wiped the dust off yet.
It's gonna be a beauty.
Yes, it is. So I just found this right here. If it wants to focus.
That's a good one.
See that tooth right there? That's in great shape.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So I'm gonna wipe the dust off and see if there's any more in there. All right, guys, I just found a really nice one. So we've got the teeth right there. This is up by the root. You can see that right down here. That shiny bit is part of the tooth. And if we flip it over, that's more of the root right there. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. That is super exciting. All right, guys, we just kind of lost our minds a little bit. So I just found this and showed it to Kim, and we were like, oh man, look at that negative. That means there is a really nice sized tooth laying around here somewhere. And then I looked down, and just right there.
Yes.
Look at that tooth.
Yeah, that's
Oh my gosh. I'm actually kind of leaning more toward crocodilian with that one.
Yeah.
It looks pretty conical. Yeah, it kind of looks more crocodilian to me. It's really long and very conical. It's not flattened the way all of the other shark teeth are. That is really cool, though.
Whatever it is, I would not have wanted to run into that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, regardless of what it is, I'm happy I'm not meeting it in the wild. All right, guys, I just found a tooth so nice. I literally just had to come over here to the pond and rinse this off. That is going to be really nice. So I'll be right back when I figure out what it is. All right, guys, here it is clean. Look at that tooth. Look at the shine on that thing. That is phenomenal. Heck yes. So that right there is actually the very tip of a blade sticking out. So we need to get around that so we can expose it. All right, we got it out. Come on, camera focus. See that little tooth poking out right there? That is so cool. Definitely got to find a way to prep these things. I'm still thinking air abrasion would be the best way. I finally got the rock to let go. See this piece right here broke off? Well, inside of that is a bunch of teeth. Toothy material. There's a nice one right there. And here's the other side. There's another tooth poking out right there. And those are just the two pieces that broke off. If we look at this, there's actually a really nice tooth right there. So I think I might split this rock so that we can see inside of it, see what else might be in there, because yeah, that's a really good sign. I think we've got something good right here. I don't know what it is yet though. Let's see. All right, what are you? Oh, that's a good tooth. All right guys, I need to focus, so I'm gonna get this cleared off and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I just made a discovery I was not expecting. I was trying to clear this tooth off, that one right there. And yeah, moved a piece, and there's another one right here. This one actually has cusps on both sides and a curved blade, so I think that's Cretaceous. We've got this one over here. We've got that one right there. We've got that one right there, and lo and behold, we have another one right there. So that's 4 teeth, just right all in line. That is so cool. I just made a big score. Well, first off, there's a little tooth right there. But that right there is the one I'm excited about. That is a Squalicorax, which is crow shark. Look at the serrations on that thing. That is so cool. They actually look a lot like tiger shark teeth. All right, got 2 more. This one I think is gonna be really nice. Where did it go? There it is. But it's covered in that mineral buildup. You can see there's the root right there and then the blade starting right there. So if the acid treatment will work, that I think will be a really nice one if we can expose it. And then this is the other one. We got another crow shark. Squalicorax. Gotta love it. And when that's clean, you'll be able to see the serrations way better. That thing is awesome. You guys, look at the tooth that Kim just found. That thing is huge.
What do you think that is?
There's the one that I always forget the name of. I don't think it's the
like shark or fish?
It's shark, yeah. Shark.
Because it's so thin.
Yeah. There was one that had like really, really long mako-like teeth. Or not mako, sand tiger-like teeth. But now I can't remember the name of it. It's so cool. That is in such good shape.
That's a good find.
Yeah, that one's gonna clean up beautifully. So I just pulled this one out. Looks like I was confused about what that was right here. And then I rolled it over. Look at the roots. That is a big tooth. Heck yeah. Not only are we finding a bunch of teeth, but they're getting bigger. Man. Unfortunately, that one was on a seam inside the rock, so the rest of it kind of rotted. It was really just like mush. So I went a little bit over and pulled out the layer next to it. It came out in a way bigger piece than I was expecting. Look at this tooth right here. That's a... Oh, shade, sorry. That's not a little tooth either. That's so cool. All right, guys. Well, I think we are out of time for the day. I was not expecting to find so many amazing teeth in such a short amount of time. So, enormous thank you to Montana Rock Mom for taking us out. This is such a cool area. I don't know why I'm walking through this like tiny, narrow little drainage. It really is. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get back to the shop. We're gonna get everything cleaned off because I'm sure we're gonna find even more teeth inside of those conglomerates. But yeah, I'll see you back in a moment.
Good eyes, man.
Thank you. So we're on our way back to the car, and I just spot this on the ground. Look at how pretty that agate is. Here, look a little closer. That is a gorgeous little agate. Tell you what, man, you will find Montana agates all over Montana, not just on the river. They're in the hills, they're in the roads, they're in the parking lots. There are Montana agates all over.
True rockhound.
Yeah.
All right, we're back to the shop, but I want to try something really quick before we do close-up. Probably am not going to have a whole lot of time to do a bunch of prepping in this video. Also, if you guys want to see prepping in another video, I will happily do that. But I want to test something. I want to see how the scribe would handle this matrix. It could either do nothing, or it could work well, or it could be too aggressive. So I guess let's find out on this test piece right here. That's all the prepping I feel like doing currently. So let us take a look at these incredible shark teeth. All right, so these are really the ones I wanted to highlight. So we've got this right here. Probably come in and prep that one. So a lot of these that I didn't actually prep at all, just because I wasn't sure if you guys would want to see that in a video. But yeah, that's really nice. Unfortunately, a part of the root is gone. But hey, that's all good, because we can make up for it with this amazing thing right here. Look at that tooth. The sheen on that is just insane. That one does have the nice root. Here's another that prepped so beautifully. This one actually has pretty nice cusps. Oh, it's so cool. So exciting. I mean, that's a tooth I'd get excited about even if I found it in Florida. And remembering that we found it here in Montana, that's just crazy. So cool. And we have this right here. So if you look at this, you can see shark teeth are very rooted. You can see those roots very, very distinctly, like that one and like that one. You can really see that those roots are well defined, which makes me think that this is either fish or reptilian, because as you can see, it is rooted, but not the same way at all. It doesn't have the wings that the shark teeth do. That is then to the tooth right there, and then that is the root, which means that is either reptilian or fish. Given the time period, it could very well be either, and I'm not sure which it would have belonged to, but that is really, really, really nice. So one of my favorite Western Interior Seaway shark species is Squalicorax, which is the crow shark. And I'm very happy to say that we got some really, really nice crow shark. Look at the sheen on that one. That one, you can see, actually has really nice serrations on it too. Isn't that just awesome? They're really deeply curved, kind of like a tiger shark. This one is probably my favorite Squalicorax that we found though. We've got a beautiful tooth right there. Nice sheen. More root up in there, I assume. And then right next to it is another reptilian or fish tooth right there. How cool is that? Just side by side. All right, so these three are probably my favorite specimens. So we're gonna start with this one, just because this is such an awesome example of preservation. So on the back side, if you look, we've got a little tooth right there, which is pretty cool. We've got another little tooth right there. But when you flip it over, there is a very, very, very cool thing right here. And that is the base of the tooth, the root, and then the rest of the tooth. So it literally broke and then preserved side by side. Those are actually from the exact same tooth. I know if you watch Wild Kyle and Paleo Chris, you've definitely heard the phrase, a fossil that tells a story. That right there is exactly why I love this so much. That is such a unique form of preservation. Oh, and also there's another Squalicorax, itty bitty baby Squalicorax right there. Next we have this, which is one heck of a specimen. So if we look closely, here, let me find them all. We've got a little tooth right here, little baby tooth right there. We've got another one poking out right there, which means if I come back and prep, that looks different than the rest. That one's really long and skinny, so that might be one of the Scapanorhynchus. Hope my pronunciations are right. If I'm not, I just crucify me in the comments, I guess. But it gets way cooler when you flip it over and look at this side. So we've got two Cretaceous right next to each other. This one's actually really nice. I'm probably gonna go back and prep that one a little more just so we can see it a little better. And over right next to that is itty bitty little tooth right there. So I love it mostly just because of those two teeth butted up right next to each other, but man, those are some gorgeous teeth. And this absolutely has to be my favorite specimen. Yeah, I couldn't help myself. I was gonna wait and be patient. This is actually the root right here, which should tell you how big that tooth is about to be. I really wanted to be patient and prep it at a later date. I just couldn't help myself. So I started prepping on it, and it is so much bigger than I thought it was. So for size reference, this is the larger end of average of what we were finding. Look at those teeth side by side. That is crazy. And when I found it, I was pretty sure it was Cretaceous, but now that I've got it more exposed, I'm actually pretty sure it's Cardabiodon, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. They had a much more robust tooth and the cusps, which makes me think if I prep in a little deeper, there's probably another cusp like this on the other side. And I'm still debating on if I want to come on the rest of the way this way, or start prepping on this side, or extract it. I kind of want to leave it in matrix just because it's so unusual. But man, oh man, that is a hunt I have literally dreamt about. I could not imagine being able to go hunt for shark teeth in Montana. It is so cool, and finding this thing is like the cherry on top. They're all awesome, but this is just like the stuff of dreams. Man, what a crazy, awesome hunt of a lifetime. Like, look at these things. That's just insane. If I found this in Florida, I'd be losing my mind, much less finding it in Montana. It's just crazy. I've been a huge, massive, gigantic nerd of the Cretaceous Western Interior Seaway since I was very young, so actually getting to see these specimens in person, and not just seeing them, but finding your own is just insane. So huge, gigantic, ginormous, immeasurable thank yous to Kim for inviting me out to that private spot. These are literally things that I would not be able to find on my own without being able to gain access to a site like that. So the fact that she helped me realize one of my rock hounding dreams, just, yeah, it means a lot. So huge shout outs to Montana Rock Mom. If you have not already, go watch her channel and subscribe. I'll have a link in the description. But yeah, guys, I think that is going to do it for this one. Man, what an awesome hunt. Like, these are specimens I will cherish forever. It's funny because, you know, in other parts of the Western Interior Seaway, or as a good example, like this would be small to the point of leaving it behind. But man, for me, that is insanely special. That is something I have always wanted to find in Montana is shark teeth. And these are really nice shark teeth. Like, this this legitimately might be one of my favorite finds I've ever found. This thing is insane. All right, so it's been a little while since we went out, and I've been doing a ton of research. I am mind blown. So what does this tooth, and this tooth all have in common? They're all the same shark. I was incorrectly identifying these as something else. These are all Scapanorhynchus teeth
with different shapes depending on the placement in the mouth. So actually the vast majority of what we were finding was Scapanorhynchus, which is really, really cool because yeah, I mean this would be a front and center top jaw, and then this would be further toward the back bottom jaw. It's just crazy how much variation there is. As I mentioned before, I am running a booth at the Billings Mineral Show. I know I'm saying that a lot. Here's the thing about YouTube, not everyone watches every single video. So those of you that watch every video, I love you. You're amazing and you're great and I appreciate you so much. But I have to keep repeating things because it's not everyone watches every video. So that being said, I'm running a booth at the Billings Mineral Show August 3rd through the 6th. I'm also doing a meet and greet on the 4th. If you guys can make it there, that'd be awesome. I'll have an event page in the description, a link to the event page, and also in the pinned comment. Even if you cannot make it in person, going to that link and showing interest is a huge help for me. On that same note, I have a few videos planned that are going to be awesome, specifically for the show, making stuff for the show. So look forward to those. And speaking of amazing fossils, I found something crazy on this same level, but very, very different. That video will be coming up very soon. Also, when this video comes out, sorry, Saw's on again, I will probably be in the Black Hills, so expect some awesome South Dakota videos coming very soon. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.